One of my favourite stories of London history, thanks to Peter Ackroyd and the TV series he did to London, which was essentially to accommodate his London biography, but is the London Stone. It's one of these stories that is largely apocryphal, if I can even say it, but a nice one to think about in a way. Hopefully, this time I'm going to get the image either up here or up here, and it's my photo of the London Stone when it was briefly in the well, it was at the Barbican, but it was in the Museum of London. When I first heard about it, it was in the side of a building on Cannon Street. I think it was the Bank of China at that time, and it was looking a bit sorry for itself, and no one was paying any attention. It's right down on the pavement. And it's now been, when they knocked the building down, the stone got moved out to Museum of London, and it's back at 111 Cannon Street. So your closest tube is the Circle and District at Cannon Street. But the story of the stone, it's a nice one, I think. There's a suggestion by some it's the stone upon which Excalibur was pulled from by King Arthur, and most people say it's not true. There's the story that is true, that Robert Cade even. So much for me knowing my London history, and hopefully that edit looks seamless in the sense that I got up to have a look at my hefty London encyclopedia just to check on the first name. Now, Mr. Cade was a Kentish rebel, 1450, and he said to have stopped at the stone and placed his hand upon it and declared himself essentially Lord Mayor of London. In those days, as I said in the Great Fire video, a tremendously important figure. It was believed in the 16th century that the stone was actually a Roman milestone to which all distances in the province of Britannia was measured to. So effectively, it's the Charles I statue of the day. However, a legend persists that is not widely known nowadays. No one cares about the London Stone nowadays, but so long as that stone remains, so London will stand. And during the Second World War, 1941, the building, I believe it was a church, St. Swithin's, took a direct hit from enemy action, and the church was a ruin, it was destroyed, but the stone remained intact. And God willing, that stone will remain intact forever and a day. It's likely it was the top of some kind of signpost. But if you look at it, it does seem a rather unremarkable thing if you don't know what you're looking at. And some people will probably look at it even now and wonder why it's getting this special treatment. I'm going to put a photo in after this video of where it is now at 111 Cannon Street. Because as I say, when Bank of China building was being demolished, it got shifted out to the London Museum, where I saw it when I went to exhibition for the 350th anniversary of the Great Fire of London. 2016 that would have been, of course, on my birthday, funny enough, which was the date the fire started, not in 1985, no, but there you go. It's something to look at. You don't have to go out your way for, though, in a way, because Cannon Street, you can come from St. Paul's to London Bridge or vice versa, or you can come down from any tube station around it. I mean, the beauty of the City of London is that the tube stations are on top of each other, like Barbican and Liverpool Street and whatever. So yeah, it's one of my favourite stories, and it's a nice thought that it's where Excalibur came from. I don't think it is true, but remember, as long as that stone remains intact, so London remains intact in spite of coronavirus.